completely done trying to figure women out. Today we're diving deep into why millions of men are choosing to walk away from dating entirely, and the surprising reasons behind this massive cultural shift that's reshaping how we think about love, commitment, and what it means to be a man in today's world. The statistics are absolutely staggering. Marriage rates have plummeted to historic lows, birth rates are crashing across developed nations, and dating apps report that men are deleting their profiles at unprecedented rates. But here's what's really shocking. It's not just about rejection or bad experiences. Something much deeper is happening that's causing entire generations of men to completely rethink their approach to relationships. Let's start with what's actually driving this phenomenon. Many men describe feeling like they're speaking a completely different language when trying to connect with women today. The rules of dating have shifted so dramatically that traditional approaches to courtship and romance feel not just outdated, but potentially dangerous. Men report feeling like they're walking through a minefield where any misstep could result in social destruction. The economic landscape plays a huge role in this disconnect. Previous generations could offer financial stability as a foundation for relationships. Today's men often struggle with student debt, stagnant wages, and an uncertain job market while simultaneously being told that financial provision isn't their responsibility anymore. This creates a confusing dynamic where traditional masculine roles are being questioned, but no clear alternative framework has emerged. Social media has amplified these tensions exponentially. Dating apps have gamified relationships in ways that feel dehumanizing to many men. The constant comparison, the emphasis on immediate physical attraction, and the disposable nature of digital connections have created an environment where building genuine emotional bonds feels nearly impossible. Men describe feeling like they're competing not just with other men in their immediate vicinity, but with an endless stream of options available at the swipe of a finger. The legal landscape surrounding relationships has also shifted dramatically. Men express genuine fear about false accusations, divorce settlements that could devastate them financially, and custody arrangements that heavily favor mothers. Whether these fears are statistically justified becomes less important than the very real anxiety they create. When men perceive the potential downside of committed relationships as catastrophic, many choose not to play the game at all. Communication styles have evolved in ways that create fundamental misunderstandings. Many men feel that expressing their thoughts and feelings honestly is met with criticism or dismissal. They describe conversations where their perspectives are immediately labeled as problematic, rather than being genuinely heard and considered. This creates a dynamic where authentic communication feels impossible, leading to superficial interactions that lack the depth necessary for meaningful connection. The movement of men going their own way represents different things to different people. For some, it's about focusing entirely on personal growth, career advancement, and individual fulfillment without the complications of romantic relationships. These men often report feeling liberated from the pressure to constantly prove their worth to potential partners. They invest their energy in hobbies, fitness, education, and building wealth for their own satisfaction rather than to attract someone else. Others view it as a temporary withdrawal while society figures out new relationship dynamics. These men haven't given up on love entirely, but are choosing to step back until clearer expectations and boundaries emerge. They're essentially waiting for the cultural confusion around gender roles and relationship expectations to settle into something more stable and predictable. The psychological impact of this trend extends far beyond individual men. Women are reporting increased difficulty finding committed partners, which creates its own set of frustrations and misunderstandings. Many women describe feeling confused about why men seem less interested in serious relationships, leading to a cycle where both sides feel misunderstood and disconnected from each other. Technology has created unprecedented opportunities for men to find fulfillment outside of traditional relationships. Video games, online communities, virtual reality, and digital entertainment provide social connection and achievement without the emotional risks associated with romantic partnerships. For many men, these alternatives feel safer and more rewarding than navigating the complexity of modern dating. The generational aspect of this phenomenon is particularly striking. Older generations who formed relationships under different social conditions often struggle to understand why younger men are choosing this path. Meanwhile, younger men feel like they're being criticized for responding rationally to the relationship landscape they actually face rather than the one previous generations experienced. Mental health considerations are crucial in understanding this trend. Many men report feeling depressed, anxious, or hopeless about their romantic prospects. The constant rejection, confusion about expectations, and fear of making mistakes can create psychological patterns that make withdrawal seem like the healthiest option available. The future implications of this movement are profound. If significant portions of men continue choosing to avoid committed relationships, the societal structures built around traditional